Hola, comunidad Roastbrief de habla hispana y también de Estados Unidos y de todo el mundo. Estamos el día de hoy con el CEO de Jeffrey Group, Brian Burlingame.
Así es, perfecto.
Muchas gracias por estar con nosotros, Brian.
Gracias por invitarme.
Gracias. Vamos a hacer esta entrevista en inglés. Brian también habla español, pero en esta ocasión vamos a hacerla en inglés.
Te agradezco.
Muchas gracias, Brian. So we're going to start.
Okay, here we go.
What challenge do you expect to encounter in running Hill+Knowlton's regional operations, in addition to what you have done since 2015 at Jeffrey Group?
Right, well, so I've been at Jeffrey Group for 22 years, actually. I'll complete 22 years in December. And so I had the opportunity to learn directly from our founder, Jeffrey Sharlak, who had been at big agencies before and then started his own business based out of Miami, but focused on Latin America. So I came up working with him and learning directly from him. And so basically I know everything about Jeffrey Group there is to know, I think. But now the challenge is going to be learning this whole other company because Hill+Knowlton is about the same size as Jeffrey Group in Latin America. So with this kind of putting them together in the sense of they're both Hill+Knowlton companies, Jeffrey Group became a Hill+Knowlton company, which we announced last week. Now that makes us the largest of the global PR agencies in the region when you consider both companies combined. So it is a big challenge, and I'm very excited about it because it's it's something new, and we've built a great team at Jeffrey Group, a great team of leaders that I work with on a daily basis and can depend on. And now I'm looking forward to learning a whole nother team of leaders and a whole nother culture, a whole nother organization. So the challenge is there. It's getting to know the people, getting to know the clients. So we're going to have to move very quickly.
Yes. So what are the goals and objectives you would like to accomplish?
So, well, first of all, a good integration of Jeffrey Group within the global Hill+Knowlton organization and the larger WPP organization. There's new systems and process of becoming a part of a public company that we have to learn. But that's going to go fairly quickly, and we're going to stick to our mission, which is helping our clients achieve their business objectives through very strategic communications and marketing and public affairs. So we're going to continue with our plans to develop our reputation practice, our corporate reputation practice, our insights and analysis practice as well, which supports all of our areas through both investigation and also in reporting. And also with our social impact and brand purpose area, which is something we started in the middle of the pandemic, but it's a growing area for our client companies. And it's a very exciting area to be a part of as we help counsel our clients. How do they take the steps they need to do with their environmental, social, and governance goals? And how does that communication play a part of that? So these are our really important strategic objectives, not just for Jeffrey Group, but also for H&K, which is already well developed in some of these areas throughout the world.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Where will you like to steer the agencies in the next year?
So I think, for the next year, we have to focus on our growth. We are also have focused on managing the business in a sustainable way. We're facing a lot of challenges, not only in Latin America, but across the world, everything from high inflation to changes in political structures, and so possible slowdowns in economies across the world, which actually trickles down to us as well because our clients are large global corporations, multinationals, global brands. So anytime you have an impact in one part of the world, as in we see right now, and for example in Ukraine, that has a ripple effect throughout all of the types of companies that we serve. So we really have to look at them and learn how to adapt. And we know we can do this because we did this during the pandemic as well. All of our clients' plans were interrupted during that, but we were able to shift, adapt, focus on new priorities, and help get through the crises.
And as you say, you have to do it really quickly.
Very quickly. That's why you have to have, your finger on the pulse of what's happening in all of the industries. You have to be very well connected with your clients, so you have to understand what they're going through. And that's what's made Jeffrey Group so successful over the years, is being that agile, reactive, being able to adapt with our clients so that we can continue to evolve with them.
Okay, that's Interesting to know. That's what makes Jeffrey Group like what it's now.
Very much. When we were founded in 1993, Jeffrey, like I mentioned, he worked for a lot of the big global agencies, and he saw that there was an opportunity to do really global level quality PR in Latin America, but do it with a focus on client service. And so that's the kind of ethos that we've carried forward throughout all of our development, and that's the focus we're going to continue, even as part of H&K. I think when H&K saw us, and actually when we saw them, we saw a really good fit in the cultures, the focus on the people, the focus on doing great work. And that's what we've stayed true to. We haven't been concerned about being the biggest agency. It just so happens now that we're part of the biggest agency, but that's a direct result of staying focused on the really important things, taking care of your people and taking care of your clients.
Exactly. What are the strengths that Jeffrey Group will bring to Hill+Knowlton?
Well, I think, we have really well-developed experts in our field. So I think it's going to be very complementary. Hill+Knowlton is very strong across the world, one of the top global communications consultancies. And I think when they looked at our team and they look at our success with multinational clients, the same type of clients that they serve, they know that we're going to bring that local market expertise to the table and be able to make good partners with them. And so servicing their business from other parts of the world.
Can you repeat us what are these expertise that you have?
Sure. Well, it varies across many different. So we serve many different industry sectors, right? So in our world, focusing on corporate reputation has become very important. The intangible aspects of business that really do have a real impact on business performance, and so we're helping our clients understand how to maneuver within these very volatile environments so that they are making the right connections with stakeholders in their markets, or in their industries, and in their fields, and outside of their fields, the people that have the most impact on their business. So we actually help them make those connection points and develop an influential position, whether it be influence to make a sale, to influence a consumer decision, or an influence to educate population on a particular topic area, or the influence in a process of a legislative process, so that whatever comes out of that legislative process is also very beneficial for the industry. And so we're helping them make those kinds of partnerships through our public affairs areas, for example.
How do you plan to keep positioning the agencies as the best in Latin America?
Well, so like I said, we never focused on being the biggest, but we're just trying to do the best work we possibly can. So it's really picking the right people, which I think we've done a really good job of, and forming the leadership teams and the teams underneath them. And we, at our company, at Jeffrey Group, we give everyone an opportunity to contribute to the process. We don't want people just here to be order takers. They have to be thinkers. They have to, well, I always say, focus on the thinking and not just the things. Because when you're focused on that, then what you're bringing is the right approach. We use multidisciplinary approach, not just press relations, media relations, but disciplines from all over marketing and communications, so that we're bringing a very well-rounded solution for what our clients are trying to do. So that's what we're focused on. That's part of the success. It's just continue to focus on doing good work and making sure the clients stay happy.
And I'm sure you're gonna accomplish that. What excites you the most about the new stage of the agencies, of this new stage?
Yes, well, so I think there's a lot of things to be excited about. First of all, for our people, this opens up new pathways. And this was very important for Jeff and for me in making this decision to join Hill+Knowlton and WPP. Because, we've been a private company for so long. We've developed a great team and great leaders. But we know that, people want to move in their careers, and they want to have these opportunities. So by increasing the scale, we're able to open up new pathways as people take on different leadership positions, or people have other opportunities in other parts of the business. That was one of the big important things, that there be a really good solution for our opportunities for our people. And the other thing I'm very excited about is the capabilities, the experience, the global connections that being part of H&K will bring for our clients. So part of my job is making sure I'm connecting all of our people with all of those, experts on the Hill+Knowlton side that are in data and analytics and are on, social impact and purpose and are in creative areas and things like that, so that when we come together and come from a new business or come from a strategic opportunity with a current client, that we're getting the best thinking from around the world.
Excellent. So that was the last question.
Okay.
I don't know if you want to add something or tell us more about Jeffrey Group and this new. It's not a partnership. It's like.
Well, we're an H&K company now. So it was a full acquisition by the H&K brand, which is part of WPP, which is one of the largest holding companies in the world. No, I think it's a very exciting time for all of our people. Obviously. When we announced it, the immediate reaction is, okay, what does this mean though? Okay, I understand this is a big change. And what I always tell people is, and this is something I've learned over 22 years in this business, and seeing many different ups and downs and crises, and anyone who lives and works in the Latin American region knows that it can be a roller coaster. And sometimes you have really difficult times, and sometimes you have good times, and that's part of the charm and the strength of the Latin American region is resilience. And so when we announced this kind of change, it was natural that people would have questions and doubts about what that means. And I always tell them, look, if you have to learn how to manage change, you have to learn how to accept change and how to turn that into happiness and to success for you. Because when you're able to pivot, when you're able to make that change, then you create more opportunities for yourself. So that's what we're all about as a leadership team at Jeffrey Group, is making sure all of our people see what those opportunities are and helping them navigate the change with us.
Yeah, to see the opportunities in change more than the fear that change can.
Absolutely. You have to embrace it. Otherwise, what are you going to do? You'll stay, depressed, or you'll get caught up and not be able to be as productive as you could be, and you're going to miss out on a lot of opportunities in your career or even in your personal life.
Of course.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Well, thank you for this opportunity. Muchas gracias.
Gracias, comunidad Roastbrief. Thank you to our viewers, and we'll see you the next time. Thank you, Brian.
Thank you, Jessica. Bye.